see to his wounds.
Do you have to roll anything for the spell to work?
No, it's a cantrip.
Roll me a persuade.
Indeed, I shall.
You can have your advantage, of course.
Okay, because I stick him in the warm
Just to
hippogriff corpse
clarify,
style.
James, just so you know, I've drawn my longbow at this point, but I've
I rolled a 21.
Yeah, the kobolds just go and step aside.
I
And
take his quick.
he tries to sheath his dagger and then realizes it's massive and then just puts it on the floor.
Although, James, I will say, the description of Friends does say when it ends, the creature
they
will
turn
realise that
hostile.
magic has been done.
How long does the spell work?
Let me check the duration.
Duration is concentration up to 1 minute. I have the spell book here.
Sweet. Alright, nerd.
Nerd.
just to clarify, James, how far are we between the forest and the town? Like, are we
About
halfway? Or...
About bang on halfway,
Okay.
you'd say.
Bugger.
It's about a hippogriff clock.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying. Cool. So what are you guys doing?
Oh, I look to
Leading.
Darius.
So you are.
I look to Darius.
I say, do you think you could hook Reginald up to this? Is there much is the wagon still got wheels, or is it utterly toast?
It's exploded. It's
okay. In which case,
it is so gone.
Did I have any packs for horses?
What do you mean?
Well, you have
Saddlebags.
saddlebags. Yeah.
I don't believe you had any saddlebags. Do you have saddlebags, Shendar?
I just had the wagon, the horse, and the feed.
What are you looking for? What are you looking?
Any supplies that we don't want to be leaving behind?
What supplies do you not want to be leaving behind, Shendar? What supplies have you got that he might want to take?
Spell component pouch. Are you just going through my corpse now?
Just the things that would be on the wagon that will be strewn around the floor.
Yeah, not on you, on the wagon.
And thank you, banana pan.
It doesn't really have any gear on it. It was just pretty much a transport thing. So as
Oh,
cushions.
okay, all right. In which case,
something to keep the cold wind off. One of those little.
Your rations would probably be in the cart. You probably wouldn't carry that many rations around with you.
Cool. In which case,
it's probably covered to keep the wind away.
In which case, I'd grab
It was
some
covered.
covers.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing some covers to essentially cover Shandar with some brace from the wind.
Cool.
And
Josh, inspiration.
Oh, thank you. And then I'm going to take some more covers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get his rations. I'm going to bundle them up into sort of a makeshift sack, and then I'm going to.
As you're doing that, just before you do whatever you're about to say, the kobolds immediately just kind of you could tell. Obviously, Finbar's used this spell before, so he could definitely tell. The spell kind of wears off, but as they look over, they're preoccupied by the fact that clearly Darius is helping their master, and so they start helping him out.
Cool. In which case, I sort of
Yes,
help. I get them.
Wagon and horse off my inventory.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate.
It's not that
I
where half my gold went.
I say to Darius, so, what's the plan then?
I say, we're halfway between the township and the forest, but he's in no state to carry on. But well, on the other side of things, this is the best day I've seen since we got here. I would assume, as on a 10, it's got to be the nicest weather we've seen while we were here.
It's been snowing fairly averagely the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. So I say, it's our best opportunity to travel. So we either take him back to safety and claim the reward, or we take him the rest of the way to the woods and to the forest.
Out of character, what reward are you talking about?
I'm going to deal with this in character. What reward is on him?
I point at the pouch you're holding.
Oh, well, we can take this either way.
I shrug and say, "Forest to the forest it is." And I say, "Well, if he I point at the kobolds and say, well, at least maybe they'll prove useful. And yeah, can we? I'll walk.
One of the a mute kobold. Well, it's a kobold. He's not making any sound. Walks up to you, and he's got tears in his eyes, and he pulls at your trouser leg, gently.
Mine or Darius's?
Darius's.
He's sort of give him a quizzical look and say,
he's literally he's just crying tears.
Okay.
He's just like holding on to your trouser leg and blubbering.
Perhaps he wishes to come with us. He doesn't want to be left behind.
He looks at you and just shakes his head.
He can speak common. Interesting.
I sort of crouch down and say, do you want something?
He points at you, he points at Finbar, and he points at Shendar, and then he points to the forest.
Say, yes, we're going to the forest.
That's the plan.
And he points at Shendar lots, and then he points at the forest.
Doesn't look like he's going anywhere.
And then mime time again. 2 feet comes over, lays down. The Chauncey picks him up and kind of carries him a couple of steps, and then points at Shendar, points at the forest, then points at you two.
I shake my head.
It's clear that you guys know what he wants you to do. He's crying as he does this. He's really sad.
I say, like, if he expects me to carry... The thing is, I said, like, I'll walk, as in, yeah, but never mind, like, I say, yeah. I shake my hand, hold up my hands.
I know yours, Shendar. Yours is neutral good. Sorry, neutral.
Chaotic good.
No, Darius, first of all.
Chaotic neutral.
I think I'm chaotic neutral.
Cool.
Shit. The worst possible situation.
Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral. I do what I want. My character's just a selfish bastard.
A good person would have helped me, an evil person would have stabbed me, a neutral person is just going to leave me to freeze.
It's survival of the fittest, and it's not me.
Sweet. So are you guys just ignoring this kobold?
I mean,
no.
I look at him.
Yeah, and he's just like on his knees crying and begging.
I'm completely. I'm doing the very much like. Stop! Just shut up.
He's not stopping. He is not stopping.
Punch him.
I turn to Finbar and say, oh god. Well, we're taking his supplies, obviously.
Yeah.
So we could. But as a magic caster, he might be of some use. And then I look at him and then look at the ruins and say, maybe not in a fight, but.
You also see a dead hippogriff with it's got color spray on its face, and it's been clearly had like fire and electricity.
Yeah. I know. But there's no way I would know that was him. Like, for
also,
all I know,
by the way, you guys would have never seen a hippogriff before. This thing is like a mythical beast to you.
Oh, I clearly have.
I would have
met
heard
the
of it,
Galgatron
though,
many
right?
a time.
Like you'd know. Like I'd be able to. Yeah, exactly. He sung a tale about a hippogriff. Yeah. Like I know what the description of one is, so I could recognize one. I just wouldn't be able to.
No, like, a hippogriff does not exist outside this island, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
These things you have never seen before. Absolute facts.
Yeah.
So you're saying is I discovered a new life form, and then I killed it.
You want to know the great thing? You want to know the great thing? Out of character, it wasn't actually attacking you when it first started flying at you. But you'll never know what it was going to do.
It's going to give you a big
hug. Rip Hippo friend.
Rip Galgatron.
Rip Galgatron.
The second.
He was the dankest.
The second of his name.
Okay, so yeah, you guys see this dead mythical beast that's clearly been electrocuted and shanked.
I say, aha! If we took this body back to the wizard, he would surely want that for parts. Eh? It's never been seen before.
I look at him and sort of, I look at him and shrug and sort of say like. So, how do you propose on us we get it back?
Well, you're a hunting type. I see you've got a sturdy knife there. Perhaps cut some organs out. Cut his head off, perhaps, for a reward or bounty which might be going.
James, can we say note that the kobolds know that Shendar can cast mending? so that if they woke him up, he could mend the wagon. And then
you can't mending the wagon. It's
Yeah.
fucked.
It's
you can
so
only
broke.
mending.
It's a cantrip. I can do mending on it many times.
Mending you can do.
You literally
it's
die
literally-
of frostbite before then.
I'm GMing it so that it has to be mending is just one thing, hole no bigger than a foot, or break no bigger than a foot in any dimension.
It does literally specify that.
I'm not going to let mending in that case because it's just like anything is broken. I fix it with X amount of time, which is a bit overpowered. So no, you can't mending this.
Okay.
Cool. In which case
Just trying to find a way that I'm not left to freeze.
Don't worry.
Cool. In which case I go over. How big is it? This I imagine it's bigger than a horse.
It's bigger than a horse. It's a large creature. It's probably twice the size of your horse.
Okay. Right. In which case I'm going to take off my axe, and I'm going to take the hippogriff's head. Its talons. And a massive bunch, like a hefty sized bundle of its large feathers, preferably ones that are in the best condition, the least broken, and a variety of colours.
So yeah, add those to your inventory. So it was the beak and the feathers. Cool.
What?
I see.
No. The talons.
Oh, the talons.
Talons, the whole head.
Talons, whole head, and some feathers.
Yeah.
You could hang the head on my horse.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it would love.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
I take it you're going to put it on the back, not like put the.
Not in front of his head.
I'm going to lead it.
It just jogs along in front of it. Keep going. Come on, Reginald.
I'm just
You've
going
seen
to put
worse.
it slightly in its periphery.
You've seen worse, Reginald.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Roll me.
Cool.
Actually, no, don't roll me anything. That's a silly idea. Yeah. So you guys have done that. It's taken you about an hour.
Cool.
It's pretty sinewy.
I say excellent job.
I also going to open it up with my knife, and I'm going to take out some organs because that isn't a bad shout. I'm going to hunt for the stomach, and I'm going to take with your permission. Okay, because I want to essentially bring that. Oh God, 5. Never mind.
So you've been at it for some time. You're like hacking at this thing, trying to get into its organs. You're making a bit of a hash of it. Shendo, you wake up.
Yeah.
You wake up with a start. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I immediately pass right back out.
You fainted, my beauty.
Indeed. That is a
17.
17.
Nothing happens. You wake up.
First thing is I probably noticed all those wounds.
Yeah, you're in a lot of pain. You're on 1 hit point.
That's
if you
going to be the name of my autobiography. All those wounds.
Yeah, you see Chauncey and 2 feet, and you see
leaning very heavily on his.
You see Darius like skinning and decapitating, and well, he's in the middle of gutting the thing that you killed. You see your cart and horse both in terrible condition.
Oh dear. Where's where? Oh no, I did see it. Oh, Jeremy, no. Poor Jeremy.
Yeah, 2 feet and Chauncey just immediately are hugging you, and then they stop and just start bowing and worshipping you.
No, hugging, more hugging. You two, come on, group
they
hug.
carry on.
Everyone hugging.
They're like hugging you.
I don't know who you two are, but come on, group hugging.
Yeah. Well, you know.
There is absolutely no way in hell.
Okay. I look over. He yet lives.
Getting up to my feet just about, and I'm very shaky. Oh, well, I believe I identified the source of the screams.
Good.
Oh.
We were worried about you back there.
Yes.
Good that you pulled through.
Darius smirks to himself.
What manner of beast was it? It made an awful ruin of my wagon.
'Tis a rare beast known as the Galgatron. I have encountered one in my journeys before.
Oh. Well...
Thankfully, I was bold enough to slay it. It seems as though you didn't quite have my skill and ability, but fear not. Your little friends helped you.
2 feet, says you in Draconic. He can speak quite clearly in Draconic. He only sounds like a crackhead. So he says, excuse me, Shandar. He's bullshitting you. You nearly killed it, and then I shivved it one in the face, my good man. That's the direct translation into English from Draconic. And
in Draconic,
to be fair, out of character, I never claimed that I slayed this one.
Yeah.
I thought you just...
No, I said that I killed one in the past.
No.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant that you'd killed this one.
Yeah, no, he said...
Cool. Okay,
he said I killed it.
Sorry,
That's okay.
No, he did actually say I killed it, but he can fall back on the fact that he says I killed Galvatron.
Did you say...
No, I at least intended to say, and I believe I did say, that I killed the previous Galgatron, and this is just another
we'll take it as that.
species.
We'll take it as that. Cool. That's what he said. And
really? I'd never heard of anything like it. Surely such a... Anyway, I'm sure the... Oh, good, you're taking its head. Yes.
I smile at.
We shall need a trophy to show our great adventure. I think we should head back to town and show this to the guard captain and show him that a job is well done.
I would like to finish sort of tying up the trophies and sort of curiosities and oddities to the to Finbar's horse, and then I'm going to. Is Finbar mounted?
Yes, yeah.
I'm going to mount up behind him and shrug and say, "Well, seek us out when you return, and I'm sure there will be tales of our."
My horse is dead. My wagon is in ruins, and.
Just so. Come, Reginald.
How do you expect me to get back to the town?
I'm sure you, as a hardy man, can see your way back. I will no doubt sing your tale in the tavern when you return.
Of course, if the gods smile favourably on their so-called champion. After all, you've got a destiny to complain to the gods. The god himself has sent you on. I'm sure he wouldn't let anything happen to such a stout-worth champion. And
heaven forbid.
I smile.
Reginald.
I smile broadly.
we ride on. We are such dicks.
Cool. It's actually starting to get dark.
We ride fast.
Cool. Roll me survival.
I shall.
Can I? Who's rolling?
So that was the thing. 2 hours ago I said I was trying to remember something. That's what I was going to say. Like, say you're in a group and there's 3 of you, and it's like you try and work out what this book is about. I'll only let one of you roll. That combines your group effort. So whichever of the 2 of you wants to roll.
I imagine you have better survival than I, Josh.
Yes,
and
I will. As sort of a guide, because I'm also reading the map.
Roll me a d10 first of all, Darius.
Trust Josh to roll.
Just changed.
The weather's changed.
1. 5.
Oh, you've raped. I'm sorry, my mistake. You've ruined yourselves. So, first flecks of snow actually started falling a little while ago, although you kind of didn't notice. But like, you've been going for about 10 minutes, and you just hear this howling wind, and in fact, you've probably only got a couple of 100 meters, and you just look to the east, and you just see this front of snow coming in. You gauge it's probably going to be on you in about 60 seconds.
Thank you for following, Sand Squids. You're at a perfect time.
We are all fucked.
Alright, 60 seconds. Let's get down. Bunker. Fucking hit
You're in an open, icy plain.
No. There's nothing else to do, is there? You can't outrun it.
Cool. Shendar, what are you doing? You about 2 minutes after these guys go. Why were you going to go? What were you going to do?
Well, I'm assuming we're also going to see the snow front moving in. So I think the only thing we can do...
It's localized just to us.
Oh, thank you for following, Cos X Reaper. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, which is it, James? Is it sort of just going to hit them, or is it?
It's
Am I going to
a
be hit by it as well?
massive like front of blizzard. It's
Right.
gonna hit everything within like a 20-mile radius. At least it's a lot of snow. It's a hell of a lot of snow. You look
Big
at the,
snow
you look,
are happen.
yeah.
Right. I think the best thing we're probably going to do is make an impromptu shack or something out of the ruins of the wagon,
You've got
and with
like,
leftover.
you've got 60 seconds, and it's like in shards. This thing's exploded. Like you physically,
Yeah.
it's not. There's like the carcass of a dead hippogriff.
Yeah, it's like
and
all the shelter we've got is that, and I was like, I can make a fire with firebolt using the timber,
Roll
but like in terms of
an intelligence check.
Doop-a-doo. It's just a straight D20. So that is a 5.
Yeah, you think your fire would probably survive this blizzard?
Yep. So trying to huddle around as much cover as we can get in the wagon, and between that and the hippogriff and the horse, sort of moving them to sort of form maybe a front, like a bulwark, and then just fire, huddle for warmth.
So you've made a bulwark out of this thing, out of the
Wagon.
carcass and some wood, and you've made a fire for warmth.
Just
Yeah.
to clarify, you have no food rations, and I've stolen all your
No,
covers.
yeah, you two killed me.
I didn't mean to.
So, you guys, so the front is now about 15 seconds away, and you two, Darius and Finbar, you see kind of,
Oh, we have
Just-
a look. Sorry, carry on.
you see this fire get lit.
Cool. We have, like as you say, we have all the warm blankets and such from
Yeah.
the wagon.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, you
What are you
by
gonna
the way,
do? What are you going to do
I
within
would've-
10 seconds? You've got 10
I
seconds.
would've-
Tell me what you do. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you do right now.
They said they might meet in the wagon.
for 60 seconds, if that was coming,
No.
right?
Yeah, you said you hunkered down. That was okay. I'll allow you 30 seconds. Tell me exactly what you do. in that
Okay,
30
right.
seconds.
So for 30 seconds, we have dismounted. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to take out my axe and start cutting, like using it as an impromptu shovel to cut into the ground to make like a burrow, essentially.
Yep.
That's it. And then I'm going to
And save,
rations. Cool. I'm going to grab rations and my equipment and
Can I get the
one of
strength
the
saving throw,
blankets.
please, before you tell me you're doing things?
Can
break-
I have my inspiration or?
Yep, you can use it right there.
Cool.
Cool. You do it. By the time you've dug a hole big enough, it's on you.
Yeah. Do I get my stuff?
You don't have time to grab your things.
Oh, as I during this time as he jumps down, I essentially copy what this man who clearly knows what he's doing far more than me. I just essentially try to
Just what you use in
copy,
your hands.
yeah, and
Cool.
or whatever I have nearby.
Strength saving throw.
Yeah, I have inspiration, which I'll probably use because my strength is 11. That's a straight roll. I had to use my inspiration for the 12.
Cool. You achieve very little.
Fair enough. I chuck on blankets on me.
Cool. So sweet. Right. So this storm's on you, and it's absolutely howling. Like you can't hear yourself think. Your kobold companions are huddling very close to you, Shendar, and this goes on for fast forward. It's been going on about an hour. You're starting to really shiver. Roll me a con saving for everyone.
Constitution.
All three of you, please.
Give it a roll. My con's even worse. Far too beautiful for this. I
Cool.
rolled
Well,
an 11.
Shendar and Darius mark a point of frostbite
Is that
Huzzah.
damage?
and a point of hypothermia. Shendar, roll me a d6.
Is this damage?
Nope. It's a d6.
Which reminds me of the time I murdered the Ice Maidens.
1.
Okay. The storm continues. Roll me a con saving throw, everyone.
Huzzah. We're really good at this, guys.
Oh!
Shendar, remove both your points of hypothermia, and
Oh, nice. Oh, I crit.
Will, remove both your points of hypothermia. and
Huzzah!
frostbite. Roll me a d6.
Me?
Who?
Will, roll me a d6 for fun.
I will roll you a d6, my friend. I give you a 1.
Cool. The storm. So each roll me 3
Sorry.
Constitution saving throws.
Sorry, before we go any further, I can use prestidigitation
Yep.
to warm up to a cubic foot of non-living material for an hour. So can I be
Okay.
using that to warm my clothes?
Yeah. Roll me with advantage.
It's a cantrip. I just do it.
I know. Roll me with advantage
Yeah.
on your Constitution
All right,
saving
sorry.
throws. So Finbar.
I rolled a 2.
Yep. Mark.
I rolled a 5.
Oh Jesus!
Each mark 1 point of hypothermia. 1
And I
point
rolled
of
a crit
frostbite.
20 again!
Okay, so of your 3,
17 on my.
So I failed 2 and got a nat 20 on 1.
wait, what were your rolls specifically?
Well, I got a 2 and a 5. Or a 6.
Cool. So you've got 2 failures. So take Josh, Will, even Finbar is at 1 point of hypothermia and frostbite each. That's a. So
Mate,
Josh,
I'm
you're at 1 point of
critting for days, chat.
How many? You're at 1 now. Yep. And Shendar, how many? What were your rolls in total?
With advantage, I got a 17.
It really is getting cold in
But
here.
you need to do 3 rolls in total from that.
Sorry.
Because you
sorry,
you've
so I
rolled
got-
2 1s in a row. So the storm's continuing pretty hard.
Sorry. Yeah, so I got a 19 on 1, 22 on 1, and an 8 on the
Cool.
third.
Marcus have 1 more point of hypothermia and frostbite.
One.
Darius,
Is it just
roll me
hypothermia or frostbite
and
as well?
frostbite, both.
Okay.
It's hypo frostbite.
Roll me a d6 each.
Twice.
No, not each. Just
Yeah, just
Darius.
me. Yeah.
Cool.
Give me a sec. 6.
Why did you just roll me 2 d6s?
Didn't.
Yes, you did.
I genuinely didn't. It must have double clicked, but
Okay, I'm taking
Oh.
I'm taking the first one because it was the first one
yes,
that
of
appeared.
course. Yeah.
Yep. Each roll me a con saving throw.
I like this game.
You see, this is the game of you die of horrible disease.
21.
I rolled a 7.
14.
Yeah. Will Finbar gets a point of hypothermia and frostbite.
Huzzah.
Shenda, roll me a d6.
4.
Okay. After a number of hours,
And
how
I'm
many
the-
points? How many points of frostbite and hypothermia have you got each?
Oh, I've got 2.
1.
1.
Cool. Sweet. So what I would like you to do then? No, I wouldn't like you to do anything. I will tell you that after a number of hours that you don't work, obviously the concept of an hour doesn't really exist, as I said. But the storm after some time ends, and so there's a lot of weight on top of your on top of your thingamy, on top of your blanket, Darius and Finbar, that you're kind of covered over with. And Shendar, you see the howling blizzard ends. There's 2 shivering kobolds like wrapped up in your cloak for warmth. And the storm, as quickly as it began, goes.
Huzzah.
Cool.
What do you do?
I get up and check it.
Your horse is
Head
dead.
Yeah.
Your horse is absolutely just frozen and dead.
Oh, Reginald, not again. I'll have to get another Reginald. Ah,
Alright.
I'm heading
I
to town.
stand up.
Not only is the
check.
horse dead, but the head of the hippogriff is gone. The Galgatron,
Cool.
sorry, but the rest of the parts are still there.
Cool.
storm
I
logic.
get up. I grab that.
Hashtag
Like the
GM
rest of the
All-Star
parts.
Days. Cool.
And I get the I gather my things and I just quickly go over to where I saw Finbar.
I like to think I've.
Yeah, Finbar was like right next to you in this
Yeah.
hole.
I
Yeah, well,
I-
you're probably buried now, so I go over and I use the handle of my axe. I basically I slowly
you.
push it through the snow.
Through my skull.
I immediately kill you. You had a horse. You were useful. You're no longer useful. I put.
Fell asleep in there for a while.
I
Whatever.
basically like tell you to grab hold, and I will pull you out.
Thank you. Oh look, Reginald's dead again.
Again. You know
Yes,
what?
he's a 7th
Don't even
Reginald.
start that tale. I don't care. And I start to head off.
Okay.
Yeah, I
you
get
Like
it.
I
where are you
pack up
heading?
all my stuff. I'm headed back towards the town.
Roll me a survival check. Shenda, what are you doing while he rolls that?
So one thing I forgot to do
Shall I roll
is when I
survival as
woke back up, I should have rolled a d4 for how much health I got back. So I got 4.
Cool. And you can actually spend a hit dice during that wait if you want.
Oh yeah, which will be
It's
the
just a short
6.
Don't know.
Hold on. What am I rolling?
So you're rolling a survival check for both you and Finbar. Assuming Finbar, you're going with him.
13.
That's unfortunate.
Literally
13.
everything is unfortunate.
A 13 is unfortunate.
Yes.
Okay, that puts me back at 8 health.
It's my favourite number.
Yes,
Silence.
a 13 is an unfortunate number to have rolled. So you're at 8 HP.
Is it another storm?
Yeah, 8 out of 9.
Yes, you turn around and you walk straight in.
Oh, look, there's that storm front coming in again.
If you want,
I'm going
if you
back
want-
to town.
If you want to know the numbers for the difficulties of different... I've literally plotted out all the difficulties for weather-related things, and you have failed that survival test on the numbers I've pre-come up with.
Pretty cool.
Wow. I've pre-come up with them. And
Phrasing.
yes, you head in a undisclosed location. Roll me...
The lair of
Shen-
Galgatron.
Literally,
Yep.
can I just say though, like, we get off the horse, we start digging immediately. That was,
Yeah.
Which means if I head towards where Will was, in relation to where I was, that's
I would say
south.
because it was not specified, because Will got the stuff off the horse and ran and just ducked down somewhere. You had 60 seconds because death was coming for you.
Okay, alright.
He wouldn't necessarily. It's not like you were going. Will didn't go.
I got out my
position,
compass
and I went
and I
precisely
plotted.
south.
Yes.
And
Okay,
thus,
fine.
with triangulation, using Shendar as the other point. Yeah.
Pythagoras.
Plus, you rolled a 13, and there's been a blizzard, so you cannot track yourself, obviously, as I'm sure you know.
I don't need to track my...
No, as in like you couldn't even use that as a
that's
clue.
fine. That's fine.
You have no idea. Roll me another Finbar.
Why not?
You get the impression that Darius doesn't have a clue what he's doing. You don't think you're going in the right
I
direction.
get
but
the
you have
impression
no
that
idea.
you don't know what you're doing.
Like he's giving off that vibe. Whether you choose
You're
to go
just
with
giving
it
off
is your
this
choice.
vibe. That's not gonna. Yeah. Yeah, I say,
It's canon now.
are you sure you know where we're going?
I shake my head and say it's a blasted wasteland out here. It's,
Cool. And pause that scene. Shenda, what are you doing this whole time?
Trying to go home.
Cool. Roll me survival.
Yeah, and it just kills.
What's that? Another storm front?
Oh dear.
You rolled 9/11. You died
So
Never forget.
too soon.
yeah, you actually after some time, Shenda, you bump into. Well, you don't bump into them. You don't physically bump into them. You see in the distance two men who you recognise. I wonder who you recognise them as.
Oh god, no, that's the exact wrong direction. Ahoy!
You two see a man shouting.
Oh dear, it's him again. Hello, I shout out.
Trudge, 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 trudge. Oh, I see the blizzard did not take you either.
No,
Thank
no,
Anaximander for small mercies.
quite.
I nod.
Do you have any idea of the heading? We were just off for a stroll, but now we think we should best head back to town.
I thought I was heading towards town, but I see I must have gotten turned around if I came across you were heading away from town.
Yes, yes. Indeed.
So perhaps
By the
we
way,
should travel together for safety in numbers.
Josh, you wanted to say?
Yes?
Yeah, James, is Vox still alive? Because
You do not know where he is.
okay,
Although you have found no body.
cool.
Um,
the Jake.
There you go. Yeah, he's the unkillable NPC. Let's be honest here. Cool. Yeah,
That's
you,
two for me.
Did you bring Vox with you? Never specified.
I didn't. No, I didn't actually specify. I said I brought everything in my inventory.
Would
so
you
he's
have
probably
brought-
back in.
would you have brought him with you, realistically?
Yeah, realistically,
So
I would.
he was with you, and he's
We
no longer.
always forget the dog.
We always forget the dog and the squire in all our role plays.
It's true.
Until Will kills the
Rip
dog.
puppy.
Right until someone kills them or tries to kill them, and then we are fearsome and defensive.
Cool. So what do you So what you guys were saying? You were conversing.
Yes.
Perhaps we should travel together and strengthen numbers and all that. I'm feeling a bit better, but I'm still not at my best.
Well, it sounds like a fair enough plan. What say you, Darius?
Darius is busy sort of scanning the horizon for any sort of landmass.
Also, thank you for your generously safeguarding my goods and coin. I feel much better now. Can I have them back?
Why, good sir, I have none of your coin.
Roll me a deception. Obviously.
Obviously, yes.
You're deceiving a man. Roll nature.
Roll nature check immediately, please. I
That's
rolled
I'm
a
imagining
nat one.
disadvantage given
I like-
that both
You see,
the kobolds saw it.
Shendar, you look
I rolled a nat
down.
one, you don't need advantage.
You look down and you see yeah.
Like,
you see
can
you see your pouch.
the coin like
It-
fall out of my like
yeah,
hand?
it falls out of your sleeve.
It has a
on-
tag that says Shendar.
Yeah, it's on the floor. He's just dropped it.
I say,
And
that's where I put
when-
it.
And actually, you as you kind of shuffle awkwardly, it was in like your bag or something. However you'd like to fluff it, but behind you there's like a bag full of rations, and they're like it's like raw meat that Shendar brought with him to eat. Like to have cooked for him, something that only he has, only kind of food that he would eat. Shendar, what do you do?
I happen to see that you are carrying some bags with the Seret family crest on it, which is a remarkable coincidence. And then I start speaking to them in Draconic, saying like, how did you know my family? In a sarcastic fashion, while the kobolds are going to get his stuff back.
2 feet
If
goes
actually
to
has been
grab
dragging
the
him.
coin
Oh,
purse.
dead.
Chauncey goes to grab the bag. Do you try and stop them?
No, I don't give a shit.
Cool. Yeah, they take your stuff back. Your rations and coin are returned to you. Shin.
Mm-hmm. Well then, gentlemen, he's switched back into his sort of more flamboyant voice now. Well then, gentlemen, shall we return to our abode? And yes, he did in
We
that
don't
in that
we don't
period
live
of,
together,
like,
as far as I am aware. But yes,
well,
let's
we
return
sleep
to the
together,
town.
so to speak.
Oh,
Yes.
I shudder.
Was that you? Never mind. It's far too drunk. Let's best keep it
So-
that way.
Do you agree to travel together?
Yes, we agreed.
Cool.
I don't run away if that's
Yeah,
what you mean.
exactly. Yeah.
Who's
I don't say no.
Who's leading the way? Nope. Goodbye. Who's leading the way?
Me.
Yeah,
Cool.
I would
yes,
insist.
Roll me a survival. You've already got lost once, so there will be implications.
Nat 20, thank you.
Huzzah!
Okay.
Huzzah.
The
So
fog
you've-
clears and we are actually in the town
We
centre.
just look
This whole
behind us,
We
and the
know
town
that.
is.
you've been inside Salanar's house. You realise you've actually kind of overwintered through the night, so it was kind of getting light when you got back up. It was a long time you were in that blizzard. That's only kind of now coming to perspective as the fog clears, and you see two things. One, you see the forest a very short distance away from you.
Okay.
And secondly, you see kind of slightly in the distance, there's kind of a rocky hillock. And can you all roll me a perception?
It was I thinking it is all flat and barren. There appears to be a rocky hillock, though.
13.
This is because you've gone straight further away from the town, so you've actually started discovering shit.
Perception. I rolled
Wait, so we
7.
on a critical success to go to town, we go away from town.
You were already further away from town.
No,
Like,
as in like
because you
this
failed
is
that
literally a
energy
survive.
thing.
This is a critical success to make sure
Yeah.
that we don't wander for eternity. This is find something.
This is to make sure you find something and vague. So, you know which way town is. You can ascertain because
Yeah.
you can see the forest, you know vaguely which way town is. You also, Shendar, you
Got a
think
14.
you first
Yep.
of all very faintly hear the sound of swords clanging in the distance, and you also see what definitely is a cave on the side of that hillock.
Hmm.
What do you say or do anything
Yeah, I sort of. Shh. Do you hear that? Sounds
If
of
you really listen out, you'll hear it. You'll hear this.
sounds of
yeah.
battle.
I look at Finbar and
Simba.
I look at
The
Finbar
chosen
and
one.
say,
After the easy odds we were.
I
You hold him in your arms.
slowly mark
Hold
his
the rest.
forehead.
It's my latest composition.
I look in the direction and then look to Finbar and say, there's a sounds of battle. I presume the guards would have been armed.
Indeed.
Only with
Indeed,
sharp
yes.
wit.
But us here don't seem to be faring too well
Same.
in the weather.
We head back into that wasteland and another blizzard hits. We're fucked. Let's find somewhere we can
Oh, look, a
make
cave.
camp, heal up before we make the trek back. But if we go back empty-handed, what was the point of it all?
Agreed.
There's a
For
cave
adventure.
there. That might be where the gargle mesh was coming from.
The Galagatron.
What do you guys resolve to do?
The Steve.
There's
Oh,
you hear like a kind of yelp and like a walk right, and you hear what you recognise to be the laughter and screaming that you'd heard previously from the town.
I head in that direction
Yeah, I
with
thought-
bow drawn.
Cool. Bow drawn. Are
Whoa.
you just going Rambo gung ho through the forest?
Are we? Oh wait, are we in the?
This
it
is
towards
it's
the
like
forest? 'Cause
it's in the forest. You're right on the edge of the forest.
Oh right. Oh okay. In which case, no. I'm going to. In which case, I'm
It's
going
like
to.
it's close enough that you can hear it though. You're not going to be going deep into the forest, but you're going to be going in there a
Cool.
little.
In which case, I'm going to turn to the others in the party. I'm going to turn to the party and say, I'm going to. Oh yeah, cool. I'm going to basically say, I'm going to see if I can sneak up on them, and Darius is essentially going to fade into the foliage.
Cool. Roll me a stealth.
Hey, forever player. Good
Uh,
to see you again.
I have a bonus in camouflage in foliage and woods.
Cool.
I can't remember.
Is that from your natural explorer? It doubles.
can't
Are you
remember.
proficient? Are you proficient in stealth?
Yes.
Cool. So you'll double your proficiency bonus because your preferred terrain is forest. So it'll be +2. So roll with an additional +2 on your stealth.
Cool. 9. Wow.
Cool. So you.
I'm
yeah,
a tree.
So you
trees
guys can
come
all still
alive.
you guys can all still see Darius, and as you come in from the forest, you actually are. Let me just move a couple of bits.
Yeah. Oh, losing you. Can you repeat that? I didn't hear it.
You come across a map which I'm about to switch you to when I finished adjusting it. The following scene.
Just like 12 hippogriffs.
It's just
Two
a-
guards.
It's the
Oh,
Galagatron
the
lair.
Hippogriff convention is in town.
So yeah,
Galagatron come.
That's why there's so much laughter.
Standing
He's just the comedy tent is just a riot tonight.
you come across this. Josh, if you could
Take a
plonk,
lanyard.
if you could plonk your
Oh,
character icon
need to
on.
zoom out of the wildly different sized maps. Oh dear.
And so what I'm going to do is, if you could all plonk your character icons on this map, please.
Zoom out even further future.
What were you guys doing while Darius was?
Where are
Heading.
we approaching from?
I'll put you on the map when you put your icons down.
I'm on the map.
Cool. There you are. You're flying around.
Mhm.
Cool. You're just here. You get to there, thinking that they can't see you. and they kind of come into view of you, and you see a scene. You see these gnolls, or what you was, yeah,
That's
you
the
would
best I
see.
can do, chat.
Yeah,
Yeah, as a sort of woodland, I imagine.
yeah. There's a kind of wooded area, and you see these gnolls.
I'm having trouble dragging my thing
Yeah,
in.
it seems to be.
Galgacon.
You can now buy tickets for GalgaCon.
Try dragging my icon on, Jace.
Yeah, me as well. I'm not on.
My map's having a lot of issues. I'm going to refresh the page a second, and then I will drag your icons on for your timely demise.
Galgacon.
Trademarked.
Mm.
In 100 years when it allows me.
Thanks, by the
That's
way,
me.
for all the new followers today. It's great to see you all out. It's been really good.
Out in force.
Out in force tonight for the new campaign. If you haven't followed, of course, you should. You get some free gold when you do.
Oh, I'm going to have to move this because my map's jibbing.
Are you?
Curse you, Roll20.
Okay.
It does say in the player's handbook when the GM encounters technical difficulties, we all get 100 XP.
It's true. I can confirm.
It's on page.
When say that again? Sorry.
Page,
Page.
What were
sassy.
you saying?
When the GM encounters technical difficulties, all players
yes.
in the party gain 100 XP.
Okay, we've got Darius on the map. We need Finbar.
Let's...
And we need
There
you go, Jack.
Shendar.
I see a Finbar, and there's a Shendar.
He's got
And
an
the-
aura of darkness around him. Okay,
I'll just.
get off of your icon, you fool. There you go. So that's where you guys are. Can you roll me initiative, please?
need to drag you there so we can actually see you on the map.
Yeah. Right. So just a straight D20.
I'm going to leave you there, Will. You can move yourself on when you come on the map.
Oh, no, hang on, no, that's not.
I love when I
not on the
roll
counter
initiative
sheet.
and it just does nothing.
You need to select your icon there.
I
need to
literally
start
have.
something.
Well, rip.
Let's see if this works. No. I'm just going to roll on D20. It's so much easier.
Rip
Is it just a D20?
It's your, plus your
Whatever
dex mod.
initiative. I rolled a 7.
Plus your dex mod.
I think.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
I just manually have to
Just-
roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties are the best difficulties.
That's another 100 XP, remember?
Yep. Added on. Mate, your kobold's going to be absolute boss level by the end of this.
I know, right?
16.
You're going to be like a Pokemon trainer.
Flying they're not already.
Gotta catch them all.
16.
Achoo!
Yes.
Cool. Curse you PDF, scroll faster. Yeah, what you see is, you see two guards clad in chainmail, both human, and they're being squared off against by 4. They seem like half hyena, half man. You would know them to be kobolds from the legends, although they're quite
Gnolls.
rare.
Gnolls, you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm making it all up. No, they're
don't
gnolls.
know.
Gnolls is what I meant. Sweet. So, I will roll initiative for these gnolls. Just at a +1.
Let's look in the spellbook, boys.
So they're going wait, probably first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guards are going last. So we're
Don't worry, Rollcasters. Galgatron is here as we speak.
So-
We're about to encounter him.
turn order goes Knowles, Knowles, Darius, Shendar, Bardman.
Finbar.
Yes. So Knowles, Darius, whatchamacallit, Shendar, Finbar, guards, because they are.
R's in our party.
Yeah, I don't think there's no one who doesn't have an R.
Perhaps we're related.
The long line of R's. So first things first. There's a fight kicking off. So these gnolls are going to do some attacks against the guards. So they are going to take.
Remember, if they live, we get extra payment. But
I'll
if they
allow you
die,
to-
if they die, we still get paid.
I nod enthusiastically.
That's null number 1. 1 hit. Cool. So you see the null on the left get a nasty hit on the guard on the left. The null on the right.
That looks like it hurt.
Oh god.
This one also takes a nasty hit. Spying you, and in turn the rest of the party, because you rolled pretty bad. One arrow, this null on the left, looses an arrow at you, Darius. I believe it's at a +4 for being... Yep, ranged attack with his bow is a +3. What's your armor class? Is it 5?
No, it's not 5.
Okay,
Missed
and the
by
other
one.
other one fires its longbow at you, Finbar.
How dare he?
Your kobolds have climbed a tree, by the way, Shenda.
Yes.
Am I behind a tree? Do they have line of sight?
They've rolled a 5.
They've rolled a 5. Clearly not.
All my archers roll the same rolls. Cool. So that makes it, according to the word just created, that makes it Darius's turn. You just had an arrow shot at you.
How does it make you
I see.
feel?
Let's see
What's
what-
your relationship like with your father?
That must be really hard for you.
In which case, is there any, like, could I take soft cover with the tree, or?
Yep, if you get behind a tree, I'll give you plus... Is it 5 for
Plus
5 AC?
two.
Plus 2 AC for soft, 5 for the hard, isn't it?
Cool. I am
5 for the
moving to
hard
here.
and then the towards you so
Ten-
you can't hit
10.
attack.
Total is 10 AC as long as... if you, and you can only shoot if you know that they're there. Like, if you just saw them go behind it, you can still shoot them. Cool, so you move there. What else do you do?
I fire my longbow at the one that fired at me.
Cool. Roll me a hit. What did you roll?
An 11.
It misses, I think. I'll double check. Yep, you miss. You miss.
Oh,
It actually you hit, but it just glances off of his shoulder plate. Thus making it, I believe, Finbar's go? Or should it Shendar?
I go last, so Shendar should be before me, I believe.
Cool. Yes, Shendar, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to sort of hug a tree to reduce my firing profile, so to speak.
Take plus 2 AC, whichever
Is
tree.
that?
Well, shall we put you here?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ready my staff and firebolt at the nearest knoll.
The one in combat
Yelling.
with the guard there?
Sure.
Cool.
And what is my spell going to be? What am I going to call out in an anime-style attack?
Remember, you haven't taken a long rest, so you don't have any spell slots back yet.
I know, I'm stuck on cantrips.
Cantrips for days.
Light form. Achoo. So that's a D20 plus 5 to hit. Just type that in because it's easier.
So just for chat, these guys here are guards.
Mm-hmm.
Mihail here.
Natural 20.
20. Double damage, please, sir.
And then they're
So,
being...
so should I do that as a D10 times 2 or a D10? Two,
Roll
or 2D10?
2d10.
2D10. Okay. 2 D10. Roll. 11.
It takes 11 damage.
That's good. So a bolt
looks-
of light.
Yeah. How does it hit him? What does it do?
Well, it's a flame bolt. It's a bolt of flame. So, yeah, it is
Just catches him off guard in the torso.
essentially from the tip of. Well, on a natural 20, I'm going to say it's something a bit more sensitive than that. I'll probably catch him side of the face.
Cool. Yep, and he takes a nasty burn from it.
Yeah.
Cool. What have we got from you?
Not pretty now.
I'm going to look at my spellbook real quick and decide if I want to.
My null modelling career. It's
Cool. As it
ruined.
will make no functional difference. Were you planning on attacking the guards?
What? No.
Yeah, cool. So I'll do the guards while you're looking at your spellbook
Yeah,
if I
that's
get there first.
No offense, Will, but he had to ask because you.
You've
I'm
betrayed,
just
betrayed
neutral.
everyone else.
Betrayed no one. I have no allegiance
Betrayed.
to anyone.
You swore an oath.
Yes. Oh, yes. I remember when I swore that oath of fealty to you.
You got it?
Yeah.
Roll.
I am going to take out my book, take out my quill, and start writing some poetry for this epic battle.
Cool. Roll. Actually, we'll do that afterwards. That's
And lo, the mighty warriors did fight them.
And thus, because I was not involved,
The evil
they all
rolls.
died because my buffs were not used.
I don't think I have any buffs.
Oh, you're a bard. I
At level 1.
just assumed. Cool. So.
Yeah, that's not the usual perform, is it?
So this is the guard on the left
The
attack.
gnolls appreciate my performance.
The guard on the left hits.
Oh, I'd like to say I'm behind the tree as well. So I'm in soft cover.
Oh, position yourself behind a tree.
I kind of am. That's about as close as you can get on a map.
Cool. So the guard delivers kind of a slight hit against the gnoll on the left, and the guard on the right misses the gnoll on the right. Top of the round, it's the gnoll's go. The gnoll on the left takes another shot at you, Darius.
Darius.
I was just like, it's not Kai. It's definitely not Kai. What do I call him? What's your armor class?
Nope. With the bonus, it's 14 plus 2 is 16.
Cool. Holy crap, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity bonus plus 3. That works for me. Cool. The other archer gnoll is going to shoot at you, Shendar.
Okay, AC is 16 with the tree cover.
Cool. Does not hit you. The two gnolls in combat. The one on the left hits the guard on the left.
Oh, Christ.
I think it's D6 plus 3.
Rip, boys.
Guard's null stat line. Don't need that. I need how much? Null stat line, page 164. God, PDFs are the bane of my life.
And that's why I have a physical copy.
But have to wait for delivery.
There's D6 plus 2 you rolled last time.
Yep. He takes a solid 6 damage, putting him on 1 hit point. And the gnoll on the left does take a hit. And is dropped down to 5 HP. Cool. Darius, it's your turn. You've just dodged a second arrow, where it just thunks into the tree next to you.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to,
The guards there look like they're getting pretty beaten back. They're like back to back at this point.
yeah, I'm going to
Having a
shoot
bad
at,
time.
this one here. Does that put me at disadvantage if I'm
No.
shooting at him? Cool.
If you were where Shendar is, then it might do. But because he's
Yeah.
on the far side, he'd have to roll on that one to be able to hit that guard. Is the way I'm gonna.
Okay. Cool.
You know what you're doing. In
Yes,
before,
I'm aiming
nat
for a nat 1. Nat 1, there we go!
Wow,
You hit
called
that
it.
guard for 7 damage and you nail him.
Can you spend your next turn looking at your hands going, what have I done?
He drops dead.
I look at him as like, is this what we're doing now? Or... okay.
So, Jesus, I thought I was fucked up, but no, you just did have murdered that guy.
Shendar, it's your go.
Yeah, Shendar.
You've just seen Darius shoot a guard. Even the gnoll looks disappointed in you, Darius.
What is knowledge for kill
I don't
stealing?
look disappointed. I just start scratching a line out of my book.
You actually hear the gnoll that was fighting that guy just chuckle heartily, and he goes to move to fight someone else.
Yeah, I will yell out, Descent of the Dragons! And cast another firebolt at him. So again,
The one that you were firing at before.
yeah. So that is 23. That's probably going to hit.
That hits him.
Sounds like a
Uh,
hit.
Damage.
That sounds like a hit. It's a D10 damage because firebolt is OP 2.
Cool.
Oh,
Sweet. Finbar, what do you spend your turn doing?
Is anyone wounded in our party? Has anyone been hit?
No.
Nope.
I recovered most of my health in the blizzard, actually. The blizzard was really
Yeah,
good for me.
yeah. Let me
Funny that. You do have a point of hypothermia and or 1 or 2 points of
Yeah.
disease.
Let me see how the range of my.
Finbar is injured.
I am, yeah. I am. Range is 60 feet.
Which
That
is
guard is
easy in range.
That is within range, just about. So I will cast my healing touch upon the guy. He is wounded, isn't he?
Healing touch. I thought it was touch range.
Healing touch is range 60 feet. A creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Cool.
Gosh, that would have been useful on a roadside a while ago.
Yes.
Alas.
If
Just
only.
saying.
Do you cast it on that guard then?
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Cool. He gets 3
He
HP.
gets 3 HP back. And I say, there you go, my friend. And I say, try not to shoot this one.
He's only just... Wait, do you do that on Darius or the guard?
No, I don't want to go.
Oh, you say... Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
You say, try to see this one. You shout it across to Darius.
Yes, yeah.
Cool. Thus making it this guard's turn. He gets a nat 20.
Hey.
He's doing well. Clearly my inspiration has led him to great feats of heroism, and I write this down.
Him and 2 feet need to go on adventures. Slaying monsters.
And he does... D6 plus 1 damage.
Killer.
2d6 plus 1 damage. He does 10 damage and owns this knoll. He is just resting in and around Pepperini.
Rip Knoll.
Rip Knoll. He was the star of this show.
Rip.
He's Galgatron the Third.
He's
And,
Galgatron's cousin.
Seeing that he's done that, he actually turns...
Gilgatron.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's bolting towards you guys. You can see fear in his eyes. He looks absolutely rugged. He's had a bad time.
He's had a hard life.
His shield is like splintered into bits. It's barely a shield anymore. And it's top of the round, so the gnolls have their go. So this gnoll is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to take a swing at you, Darius.
He's... Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
He's probably going to miss, though. I mean...
He's rolling spectacularly for me.
In which case, Darius will drop his bow.
You can do it in your turn, certainly.
Oh, yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot
There's other gnolls. It's not just about you, you secret gnoll. This is now canon. He took his turn in the gnoll's turn. He's now a gnoll. Cool. The archer just moves there, and he takes a shot at you, and you're not actually behind that tree anymore. Does a 14 hit your armor class, basic armor class?
My armor class is a 14.
Cool, so it hits you. That will do... D8 plus 1 damage. You take 5 damage.
Literally still behind that.
And this archer goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to put an arrow in this guard that's running away, if possible. What's your current hit points, Josh? He's got a nat 20. Rip this guy.
Rip this poor man.
7.
He takes 17 damage. This is the magic number, Will.
Perfect number.
This guard, you see him, like, actually, you look up Finbar and you make eye contact with him, and you just see him take an arrow in the back and stumble and fall.
I say, what's your name? As he dies.
He ends up there. He shouts, and then dies.
I write it down, and then say, wait a minute, that's not a name.
What's in a name? Cool. That's making it, Darius, your turn. Obviously, switching weapons is a bonus action, so you can just do that and then start swinging.
Cool. Two-handed battle axe.
Cool. Roll to hit.
Oh.
He'll take. Will he even be hit by that? No, he will not. Not on a 14. Not on a 14.
Oh god, more than...
Seriously?
More than
Nope.
14 AC at level 1 with screwed boys.
It's alright. I made this work. You should have seen what this fight was like when Thingy was here. Don't worry, boys. You've got this.
In no way.
Wait, how many of them
You
are
just
left? There's
hate.
3.
It's just James hating my characters. In
I literally
battle.
don't
That's
hate your
what
character. I quite like your character.
There's
I wouldn't have given you
there's
inspiration
3
if I hated you.
Gnolls are left.
Do you still have inspiration, Josh?
Huh?
Actually, Finbar marks yourself inspiration.
Go.
Darius, do you have inspiration at the moment?
No.
Cool. Okay, continuing. So it is now Sheldar. Sheldar. I'll just replace
Sheldon.
consonants. Sheldon.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step out to One square's 5 foot, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that gives me a pretty good line of sight to this guy here. The guy directly north of me, basically, and another fireball.
Cool. Roll to hit.
21.
Yeah.
Burn away. So that's a D10 damage.
Get wrecked, Nab. Oh,
Cool.
every time.
Well, okay to hit. My damage isn't great.
We keep getting 2s.
Hmm.
Yep. Sweet.
Can I get advantage because the magic card was good for it?
No.
Oh.
Because then all you have to do is write lots of good magic cards. Cool. So he takes 2 damage. Making it Finbar, your turn. You see Darius is having a bit of trouble. He's having a bit of a null problem.
Okay.
I hear they make a cream for that.
Is 30.
Apply cream to nulled area.
Apply topically to the null.
Just rub it on the face.
Shh.
Good null.
Go away.
Hush now, baby.
That's not useful.
I will tell you
15
what.
feet on
You know, I want
Thunder
to-
Wave.
Cool. That will achieve very little other than blasting Sheldar.
Yes.
Sheldar, yep.
Well, I can
Shall I?
move and then do a spell, to be fair.
You can.
Yeah.
If you moved right, you'd be able to blast that null and not.
Right, you see?
If you moved correctly.
I thought you meant to. I thought you meant to the right. But
Just move 1 square to the
it's
right
in
and
the
then
opposite
activate
direction I
this.
wish to go to. Is this within range? It is not. Oh, is it?
You could, if you just move to the right of him, or like if you, how far is Thunderwave? 15 feet.
15 feet cube.
Cool. If you go, so it'd be your square and the 2 around you. So if you go 2 squares to the right of the null, or yeah, that kind of area.
Yeah. I think I could get from about here. That's my movement used up.
Yeah, it's not the square next to him. You need to. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, within
if
range,
you
yeah.
if you move
Yeah.
1, that's not on him. That is
That is.
Okay.
where you are now is hitting him.
Okay. Cool. Let's do that. So let's cast Thunderwave, boys.
I believe he needs to take a con save. Does he not?
Let us see. Yes, he needs to make a Constitution
Thunderwave.
saving throw.
Cool. Do you want to cast the spell into the
I
chat?
have done. I have done.
Cool.
He will take 8 thunder damage.
Is that me as well? Or?
Nope.
Nope.
So he needs to take a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
What's the difficulty?
It's against his con, I think.
Yeah, but what's
Yeah.
your spell
What's your
DC?
spell?
Oh
DC.
yeah, let me check.
He's rolled a 16,
It's
despite having no.
bound to be higher level. It's bound to be lower than that at level 1. I don't know where I put it now. At
be
this
on-
point, say like it's
Yeah. It will be on core stats, but he will take 4 damage.
yeah.
So he takes a hit. He looks injured. Making
My
it
spell
null.
save DC is 13. There we go.
Yeah, it's the null's turn. Yeah. So null turn. Darius, this is the one attacking you.
Okay.
Hits you with a 23. It was a D8 plus 1, if I'm not mistaken. You'll take 2 damage.
2 is a common number on this encounter.
Everything is we deal only in 2s.
Yes.
Okay, and so one of these archers, seeing Finbar moving in and the magic ensuing, is going to move there and fire an arrow at him. Does an 11 hit your AC?
No, it doesn't. My AC is 13.
So an arrow flies past you. This null's going to move to here and fire an arrow at Shendar. What's your AC? Is it 12?
No, it's 14.
Cool, so that arrow misses, making it
Assuming there's
Darius.
no tree.
Yep, Darius, it's your turn.
Cool. In which case, I'm going to go for another attack with my battle axe. Ah, never mind.
If you didn't roll terribly. Sweet. Did you do anything else with the rest of your turn?
You know what? I'm actually going to move. I'm going
Cool.
to.
You will take an attack of opportunity, remember?
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Cool. Where do you move to?
What's my movement as now?
35. 7 squares.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You've just taken a hit.
Mhm.
6,
You've taken 3 more damage. What's your remaining HP?
2.
After you've taken that 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet. So that Knoll hits you, and you take a little nick. He catches you on the leg with his spear on the way past. He's got a spear. I just have to differentiate him because he's got a different stat line. They're being effectively the same. Cool. Shendar, it's your turn. There's a Knoll. Knolls to the front of you. Knolls to the left of you. Charge of the Knoll
Here
Brigade.
I am stuck in the middle with you.
Now?
5 feet to get benefit of the tree cover again.
Yep.
And then... Oop, what are you doing? And then firebolt the guy who just shot at me. So that's another d20. Natural 20, again. I am the best
Shendar is
sorcerer.
just murdering this session.
I am the voice of heaven, bitches. Motherfuckers, 13 damage.
Cool, yeah, he's off the
As-
face of the planet.
Dragon Tempest!
That Knoll is so dead. Okay.
Rip Knoll.
Which one was it?
No, not Rip.
The one that's just ripped.
Ah, yeah. I see.
Okay, so you've got those 2 Knolls left.
No, not Rip. Rip is peace.
Finbar?
Riff. Rest in
Finbar?
flames.
Finbar, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Let's have a quick look at the old cantrip runes. I don't think any of these are going to be useful. I have friends. Vicious mockery. that's possibly my favourite spell.
Your fashion sense is appalling.
Yes, you feel.
Make a will save.
Yes.
No.
Or fail. I'm going to take a dash action because I'm in no hurry to get killed. I've had enough of this. The guards are dead. I know that one of their name is and
To be fair, you know their names are Michael and whatever the other guy was called. I got them saved somewhere.
no, one of them was definitely. I heard him say it.
Michael and
So I
Stan.
moved double. I
It was
believe I
Steve and
moved-
Michael.
I believe I moved 6.
Stan and Michael is what I've got written down here. It makes no difference. They're both dead.
10, and I'm off into oblivion, off the world. If
Cool.
the map went any further, I'd go off this. But
Okay, making it the Knoll's turn. One,
I
two.
flee, saying, "I'll write about you."
Okay, this Knoll is here. And it takes a swing at you.
I've done a Duncan, boys.
To be fair, you're not off the map. You're 1 square off the map.
I know
You're
I
still
am.
there.
I had the right movement. It's just it couldn't move me out.
No, I know. You're like 1 square off the map, but you're still involved in the combat. You still take your turn, same as everyone else.
Alright.
What you do with it is up to you. This is an attack against, and it misses.
I'm good.
And the archer moves forward, and he's gonna. They've just seen you like move away, so they're gonna have a shot at you, and he's gonna be at disadvantage. He'll be adding 3 to whichever one of these. So he's take a 7, and he will not hit you. And on a 4+, he'll hit his friend. He does not hit his friend. However, that's the Knoll's turn. Your go, Darius.
Oh, I thought that was aimed at Will.
No, it was aimed at you.
How dare you?
Can I spend a... I can't
Destiny
spend a hit
point?
dice, can I?
Not without a short rest. No.
Oh, okay. Right.
I'll tell you
Go
this
for it.
now. Just dropping a hint. Focusing fire is a good idea. FYI,
Have you ever
just
tried not being a coward?
dropping that hint.
Have you tried
I
not-
haven't.
Have you ever tried not metagaming?
Yep. So that Knoll is screaming and swinging its axe at you, and it's your turn, Darius.
Fine, then I'm going to have to swing at him again
Talk shit. Get
My
hit.
ba- with my battle axe.
2-handed.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's 11 slashing
No,
damage.
because
Because
you-
AC is higher than
Shit. Yeah.
higher than
shit.
40.
so because you've just broken the game.
His AC is 15. He's literally a boss. He doesn't take a hit. In case you hadn't noticed. Yeah. Shendar. Your turn.
Let's see. How obstructive to line of sight are these trees?
You can see the knoll with the melee weapon clearly. You can't see. The archer will have +2 AC.
Okay. If I shot the one with the melee weapon, that would, like from a metagame perspective, that would be.
If you rolled a nat 1, then you'd hit Josh. But if you'd hit Darius, but
I've been rolling pretty well, but I think I might have a nat 1 coming up. The dice gods aren't that kind.
It's in the queue.
It's in the queue. So let's see, I don't think any 5-foot steps I would take would get me out of that. So I'm going to go for the bow guy.
Cool.
With another firebolt. 12 isn't going to hit. I said the shot.
Say that again. You got a bit lag.
You've entered robot mode.
Really? Hello.
Hello.
That's better.
Hello. 12.
There we go. 12.
Cool.
That's not going to hit. But
It will hit that archer.
What?
Oh,
Will hit
plus
it?
2 to his AC.
Yeah, it won't. He's got a tree in the way.
Yeah.
Why don't you just move?
Well, I was thinking like no 5-foot steps I could take would get me out of that.
But you can move and get around the cover.
Yeah, but that was
You
exposing
could move,
me
shoot, and then
to-
move back
Yeah,
into
you can
cover
actually move out,
True.
shoot, go back in. Do you want to do
So
that?
see if I
Basically-
move to
Basically, you hit
how
him.
far could I move in and then move back? Do you
You
think?
could go there, shoot, and go back without the -2. So you hit him.
Fair
roll,
enough. Yeah.
roll your damage. Shut up and take my boon.
Yeah. 10.
Oh my god, you
Hey.
just fucking one-shot him.
Mind rot.
I like how you didn't even put an X there. You just deleted him.
I got carried away. I've put him back. Cool. So you see, there's just this one knoll left. He's actually starting to notice his friends are not around, and he's going to roll the next roll at disadvantage.
It's my turn, surely.
Oh yeah, I forgot because you were being a pussy. It's your turn.
I'm not. I'm writing my annals. The most important.
Now you know what
service
it's like,
relevant.
James. Now
I've-
you know what it's like.
Silence. I will drop meteors on this scene. No,
I,
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Finbar, what do you do?
I step in here and then start writing.
You're the worst bard ever.
It's probably the best part ever, to be fair. It's got commitment to the job.
Yeah, this is absolute commitment to
Cool.
my job upon this planet.
So this
I am
guy
not a fighter.
this guy is starting to waver. So he
Neither am
will,
I. I'm a sorcerer.
he'll miss you. Darius, it's your turn.
You're made to do magic.
Yeah.
Darius, it's your turn.
I'm made
I
to
know.
write songs.
Yep. Darius, it's your turn.
Yeah,
You'll
no,
get-
I literally said
you'll
yes
get-
several times, and Rob,
It's okay. It's because
Yes.
Will kept
We
talking.
weren't hearing you.
I was hearing you, but not clearly enough.
Oh,
Because
I wasn't.
certain
19
GMs.
with 5 damage.
Because Bants.
Okay, this knoll looks pretty hurt. Shindar, it's your turn.
Yeah, I've still got a good line of sight to him. I don't need to move.
Yep, you don't need to take any penalties.
Just don't roll a natural one. 24. That'll
You
hit.
hit him. Roll your damage.
Nix is
Roll
correct. The
damage.
pen is mightier than the sword. Full of stuff.
Another 10.
He's dead.
Roast.
Okay, so what we're going to have to do here, guys, this is such as the nature of this. We need a conclusive end to every adventure on this, unless we can guarantee that everyone's going to be here for the next session. We can't do that, and so what's going to happen is, I would like you all to roll a D100 each. And if you bear with me.
53.
83.
83. Oh no, 55. Sorry.
So, Will, first
Stop
of
trying
all.
to steal my rolls, Josh.
Will, what number did you roll?
I rolled a 53.
53.
Is there an ice storm?
How did you guess?
Scalagatron plotting this all.
One of the trees shifts, you realise you're in the Necrodancer woods, and it just clubs you to
Okay.
death.
Those aren't
Caleb.
trees. Those are the dark young of Yog Sothoth.
Ironically-
Roll sanity. Turns out we're playing Call of Cthulhu the whole time.
Mark yourself a potion of heroism in your inventory.
Aha! I've conjured this.
Darius, what number did you roll?
A potion of what, sorry?
55.
Heroism. Will.
It makes perfect sense.
Chart, you'll take that one off.
I have a potion of heroism, chat.
You find it on the dead
Because
knoll.
I was so heroic.
That was at 55. Where should I look? What am I doing in my life? Let's not take that. You find a Sword of Vengeance that you've the dead guards.
That would have gone nice with the paladin who didn't show up.
Shendar, what do you find?
I got an 83.
You find when a potion of vitality.
So stick
Oh
that
wait,
in
no,
my
you don't.
inventory.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Sorry, you find a filter of love.
You
So-
find roofies.
You-
Wow.
If you
Oh dear.
You might need
if
that.
you would also each roll me a D100 and a D20, each is just one combined roll, so plus slash roll D100 plus D120.
Oh, D100 plus. Wait, was that roll? D100 plus D120.
It's fuck my brain. What am I doing?
What do you want us to roll?
Screw it. We'll just show us a D100 each. Another D100 each, please.
Okay,
It's a
got an 81.
Okay.
75.
Oh wait, well I already rolled. Are we just rolling
We'll
the
just take.
100?
We'll take the
I
67.
rolled 67.
You can have the 67. And Shendar?
81.
Cool. That's how many gold pieces you find amongst the loot each.
Wow.
You have those items. Chat, would you like to know what those items do? So
I would.
we'll try and wrap up.
I'd like.
We might also.
I'm slightly concerned about what I found.
Hey,
got a
Lexel
filter.
Graves. Good to see you again, my friend.
We've got the filter of love. So basically, you've made it back to town, and you've handed the question. Simple as, because
Yes.
end of session.
You find the guy
The
with
next. So if you were to drink this, the next time you see a creep 10 minutes after drinking this filter, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is of a species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed. This potion's rose-hued, effervescent liquid contains one easy-to-miss bubble shaped like a heart.
Cute.
What did we have next? The Sword of Vengeance?
So cute.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, when you move over, we get a bit of feedback. There we go.
Sorry.
Try me.
Technology on point.
I haven't potatoed this session, so it's been nice.
It's been a stern treat.
It's been a one-off.
There's a lot of rods I'm having to scroll through.
Yeah, Solus is right. Do we return the bodies at some point and gain
Would you
gold?
take?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would obtain
We've
the
not got
quest.
any ways of.
Don't you worry. I've got that undercover. Would you guys drag the bodies back?
Yes.
Yeah, at some point we
Cool.
or we just
Yeah.
tell them where they are or something. You know.
Okay.
No, I think we take like some personal effects
Yeah,
from
like
each
a,
guard
like,
that
like
is.
the equivalent of a dog tag. That sort
Yeah.
Of thing, you know.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Okay. So the Sword of Vengeance, you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon. However, you have this curse unbeknownst to you.
It's unbeknownst. No.
It's you in character. You don't know it
Yeah.
yet because you haven't used it. But this sword is cursed and possessed by a vengeful spirit. Becoming attuned to it, which happens after an hour, basically, extends the curse to you. As long as you remain cursed, you are unwilling to part with the sword, keeping it on your person at all times. While attuned to this weapon, you have disadvantage on attack rolls made with other weapons than this one. So you now have disadvantage with all other weapons. In addition, while the sword is on your person, you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw whenever you take damage in combat. On a failed save, you must attack a creature that damaged you until it drops to 0 hit points, until you drop to 0 hit points, or it does, or until you can't reach the creature to make a melee attack against it. You can break the curse in the usual ways. Alternatively, casting banishment on the sword forces the vengeful spirit to leave it. Then the sword just becomes a +1 sword. Cool.
In all seriousness, there is literally no point in me keeping it anyway. So
You would have no reason to. You would have no reason to throw it away. So you.
No, I'm not going to throw it away, but I would offer it to one of the other party members because I have an axe.
Cool. You have it with you for an hour, however, and you are now affected by the curse because it is attuned to you. In the time you've been looting, from when you picked it up, it's attuned to you, and you are now part of that curse. So you are unwilling to part with it.
Do you not have to take a short rest to attune? I'm not entirely sure on that. I think you may.
I'm going with this as part of the
Yeah,
end
no,
of
it's
session
fine. No, it's
process.
fine.
Yeah,
Just for
I
chat
will.
Mm.
Yeah.
in terms of
Okay, we have a
vanilla
potion
rules.
we have a potion of heroism.
It's
Plus, it
clearly-
makes it
clearly
more
for me.
interesting, Josh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because as long as you're at long range, you can use you can just like, actually no, wait, ignore my brain. I'm trying to do two things at once. For 1 hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour. For the same duration, you are under the effect of the Bless spell. This blue potion bubbles and steams as it's boiling. So you'll have plus 10 temporary hit points and a load of... You have like a plus d4 to all spell saves and attack rolls. Cool. So, XP.
Hey.
There were 4 nulls. First of all, Shendar, you have 200 XP for killing a hippogriff.
For mostly killing a
You
hippogriff.
killed all but 1 hit point, so, and as your servant,
Yeah.
2 feet shares his XP with you. Even though he's not supposed to fight, but it was cool. It made sense, and it made sense in the fluff.
It was awesome.
It was 4 nulls, which are, I believe, 100 experience each. So party experience is 400 off of that. Plus, we have the experience of completing the quest, which, if you take it off of that, if you take an additional 75 experience each. And for exploring a new location, I'll give you 25 each. So, 400 divided by 3 is 133. If you take, if Darius and Finbar take 233 experience each, and Shendar, you take 433. So you will level. You will each receive an addition. They were dead, so it's 10 gold pieces each for each guard, so 20 gold pieces additionally each. And each of you will gain favour with Guard Captain Yorick, or any one guard, so any person from the town guard, and you will each gain 5 fame. What will happen now, chat, is I'm going to ask, after we go off Skype, off Twitch, I'm going to ask the players what they do in the time between now and next session, and that will set us up for the beginning of next session. So, Will, shall we finish up?
Yes, indeed. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, everyone that has followed today. We've got a lot of new followers. If you're in chat and you haven't followed, you should definitely have a cheeky follow, because you get some free gold, and you get to tune into more D&D such as this every Monday and every Thursday at 9 PM GMT, Monday and Thursdays. We'll be back on... Yes.
Sorry. So I just realised you gave me 666 experience points. Am I the devil?
Did I?
Yes.
Are you the devil?
Actually, give you 666 experience.
133 plus 75 plus 25 plus 433.
Come again now.
So that's,
I thought it was 433
So
total,
75.
I believe.
So you have 200 for killing that hippogriff, plus you have plus 233.
Right.
So you have 433 experience total.
Sorry. That's less fun number. Okay, sorry. Sorry for disrupting that.
That's quite all right.
Okay.
Yes, you can follow us. You can listen to our podcast. You can catch our YouTube videos on demand. And, of course, you can tune in next Monday. We're going to continue the one-shot sessions. It's not a Broken Kingdom campaign on Monday because it's actually my birthday. And I'll be celebrating in style. And therefore will not be on the show, but the stream will be going ahead nonetheless.
In potato quality.
Indeed.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially. Yeah, good to see you, Reaper. Good to see everyone who has followed today. Any last words? Thank you, of course, to Harkin for coming on this episode.
You're welcome. You can follow me on Twitter at @OyHarkin.
You certainly can. James, Josh, any last words, my friends?
Cool, yeah. The usual. Thank you for coming along. Some of us will see you on Monday. Books, Drive Through RPG, Joining Games, Stillborn.
Thanks for the birthday
And for all
wishes,
your
guys.
dank means, Encounter Roleplay.
Yes,
Exactly.
indeed.
Wow.
Yes, you can also follow us at EncounterRP, of course. There's all the links down below, guys. We will see you again on Monday. Once again, thank you for joining in the adventure, and we'll be back again soon.
Bye-bye.
We'll be in chat to speak for a while. But goodbye for now.